Welcome to the Sea Breeze Resort in Baku, Azerbaijan, where we will kick off stop number 20 of the 2026 Women's Series season in just a few moments. Back in Azerbaijan for the third time this year. They've been active organizing tournaments, so after Sumgait and Baku, we are back on Azerbaijani soil. Beautiful sights from outside of the court, as for sure to be seeing some beautiful sights on the court as well. As we start with a 16-team field, we'll trim that down to 12 for you here in the morning session. The qualifying draw with 2 pools to 3. And as the 2026 season nears its apex, every 10-minute sprint matters as qualifications to the season finale will take shape. That'll happen in just a few weeks. And we have some of the top contenders in action here this weekend. And we'll get you updated on all the teams, all the storylines here momentarily. But, of course, we got to get updated on the rules of 3x3 as well. Sea Breeze will be here all day today, of course, where we lock up pool play. We'll know which 8 teams will qualify to the knockout rounds tomorrow. We got 3-time winners in a row. The Netherlands stepping up to the plate as the #1 seed. And, of course, right in front of your face, we'll see Ukraine and Azerbaijan battle it out to start things off in the qualifying draw. A ton of storylines after we just finished up the Singapore stop yesterday. Netherlands under-25 taking the crown there for the very first time. Will we see a new winner? Here is the question. Of course, Neftchi Sokar, the local favorites in action as well. Surprise, they get Brie Frazier back. That should be good. And we'll see them in action later on. As, again, the season is nearing its conclusion. The Red Wings Shanghai Finals up in just a few weeks. And a lot of teams here still with chances to qualify to that final.
Yo, what's good? My name is Kyle Montgomery, a.k.a. the voice of 3x3. And if for some reason you still don't know the rules of 3x3, it is time to tap in. Class is officially in session. So on our half court, you've got 2 teams of 3 players with 1 additional substitute on the bench. Yo, what's up, sub? Can I check in? In 3x3, even the ball is different. This is the official Wilson right here. Trust me, it's groovy, baby. This game is pedal to the metal. 10-minute game clocks, just 12-second shot clocks, and a 1st to 21 scoring format for the win. If a team doesn't score 21 points, all they have to do is outscore their opponent within 10 minutes. And you know we keep it street. In this game, we score by 1s and 2s. Anything inside the arc is worth 1. Anything outside of the arc is worth 2. Still got it. And this game is all gas, no brakes. Literally, after the opening check ball, play is continuous. Make or miss, offense turns to defense just like that. This 10-minute sprint is just getting started. We'll see you at the top.
The journey to the top in Sea Breeze starts right here, right now, with a 6-team qualifying draw field. Trying to get into the main draw, of course, qualifying draw play will feature Ukraine, Azerbaijan, as well as Egypt. Some teams we've seen take deep runs this year in Ukraine and Egypt. Not sure what to expect of Azerbaijan. They have not gotten out of the qualifying draw all year. Of course, Pool B will see Benin, Paraguay, as well as Poland. They try to get into the main draw action into Pool C to face off with some of the top dogs. It is time for introductions before we continue. Of course, my name is Boz Rosendahl. You might know me as 3x3 The Mountain. I'll be in your ear all weekend long as we conclude this 20th stop over the next 2 days of action and some decent temperatures, I'd say. It is quite hot in Baku, as we've grown accustomed to. And as the name of the location we're at is Sea Breeze, the breeze has come in slightly. It's 26 degrees just off the coast here of the waters of the Caspian Sea. And we'll see how these teams adjust to the conditions as we are ready to kick things off with Ukraine and Azerbaijan, two teams that have never met up in these capacities. Of course, in a slightly different looking Azerbaijan team, they did match up at the Europe Cup last year. That was a resounding win for the Azerbaijan squad. That is not this Azerbaijan squad. Most of the players that played there are on FC Sokar now. Anyway, I'm sure you knew that, and I'm sure you're updated. If not, I'll be here. No worries. Make sure to follow our official accounts at FIBA 3x3W and at FIBA 3x3 to keep an eye on all of the action from Azerbaijan and Sea Breeze this weekend. As again, we are nearing the apex of the 2026 year on the Women's Series. And this is where it starts. Ukraine, Azerbaijan on deck first.
Bugün FIBA ve Azerbaycan Basketbol Federasyası'nın təşkilatçılığı ilə Gənclər və İdman Nazirliyi, Sibris Resort və Dream Group International təşkilatı dəstəyi ilə keçirilən FIBA 3x3.
Ukraine's made some changes to the roster entering into this tournament. And Azerbaijan will feature some of the same players we have seen all year long. A second team out of Azerbaijan. Behind, of course, Neftchi Sokar, one of the top contenders in the field. We see Czechia courtside checking out the action. They are representing in Pool A, and Ukraine will make it to the court. Of course, Liashko out first, one of the top scorers on the squad. No Miriam Uronili this time around. That is usually the top bucket getter for them. She's been replaced for this one.
Number 8, Limaluk Vira.
As we'll see,
Ladies and gentlemen, Team
Limaluk,
Ukraine.
Kosmach, and you add Daria Kononochenko step up to the plate. Kononochenko bringing a lot of size, just 22 years of age. Has played in the Nations League a few years ago. This is her Women's Series debut. We'll see how she does. Ukraine, of course, with that deep run at the World Cup this year, 6th in the major competition in the 3x3 calendar year. And, of course, have qualified to the Europe Cup as well, a defensive unit. And they'll take on Azerbaijan, a squad we've seen 4 times this year, and they have not, or this for the 4th time this year, they have not gotten out of the qualifying draw in 3 tries. In 2026, they bring Akbingol, Ibrahimova, Rizvanova, and Ali Sultanova to the court. Ali Sultanova, the most sizable player with the number 5 there. She's going to have to deal with Kononochenko on the low block.
Referees, Mark Malizevsky.
Marek Marishevsky will handle the tossing duties. Rano Ferrandi is here as well. Referees are set. Teams are set. We are set, of course, as we kick things off here in Sea Breeze. Again, stops follow each other fairly quickly here. Singapore was just wrapped up yesterday with the Netherlands under 25 taking the crown for the very first time. Their senior compadres are active here as the number 1 seed. We'll see Germany later on today as well. That should be an interesting mix-up. Austria and previous winners Madrid as well as Latvia represent here too. but not in the qualifying draw. As we'll start this morning, games will go from right around now until 12:30 local time is when we'll take a short break before heading into the main draw right around 3 p.m. local time. And here we go. Azerbaijan out first. They go to the high post, handoff action. They dump down into Ali Sultanova, who just missed his back of the rim. Over to Ukraine. Ukraine usually not the most prolific scoring squad in the field. Again, they lean heavily on defense. Scored at about 14.6 points per. Percentages not that good when it comes to shooting from the field. But again, a squad you have to take into account because of their stout defense and relentless approach on that end of the ball. Deep two coming up, no good. Ukraine take over. Yashko tries to share it. Ibrahimova with it now. She'll get it back. Ibrahimova on the move. Lobs it into the paint. It's taken over. Strong take to the rack. Ukraine can't get that first bucket yet. Kozmak that time. Got past the defense. Couldn't quite drop in the bucket. Kozmak again. She'll get it back at top of the key. Moving left, fouled. As the second on Azerbaijan. Reset for Ukraine. They go with a double high post look here. Quick backdoor cut and still no bucket. Another miss for the Ukraine. They're open on the outside now. 2 balls up. That won't go. Opportunities here for Azerbaijan, who lob it into the paint. Just a little bit too much protein on that. Ukraine quick transition, a foul underneath, and Lyashko will head to the free throw strike. Lyashko, of course, a member of that Ukraine squad that made that deep run at the World Cup. It's somewhat surprising 6th place finish for them. Lyashko has been a member of this Ukraine program for years. She'll get him on the board. Strong take to the rack. Rizvanova can't get it. Midi pull up also off the mark. Ali Sultanova will get the board. It's out of bounds. Ali Sultanova with a shake and bake. Still can't get the shot to go down. Good move. Yashko now trying to shake off the defense. She will pull up from the mid-range. Rebound goes to Azerbaijan. They work the ball around. Akbingol. Seen Shilana Akbingol get hot in games before. Not so far, Lyashko neither. Brain is working the rebounding angles here, but neither team bringing too much offensive sharpness here early. A lot of misses to start this campaign. 2.5 minutes in, we got a 1-0 score. Azerbaijan is up to 3 fouls already. Double high post look again. Ali Sultanova tries to force the issue. Timalyu, quick take and a make underneath. Azerbaijan is going to need to get hot if they want to beat this Ukraine squad. Again, a unit that hangs their hat on the defensive end of the Wilson. will make it very difficult for you to score. They're physical, they're tall, and they play in that patented system of theirs. They'll get a trip to the free throw stripe here. Maliuk. Couldn't get it to go, ball's out of bounds. Deep two ball is good off the glass. Big time shot to tie things up from Azerbaijan. And another foul underneath. That's number 5 already. We are just over 3 minutes in, and Azerbaijan is already nearing that dreaded bonus. Too physical. As we will see Limalu take to the free throw line after this TV timeout. In a 2-2 game, you've seen Ukraine a couple times this year. Matter of fact, this is their 3rd stop of the 2026 season. Started out with a 9th place finish in Vienna, but then ran up all the way to 2nd in Sumgait. So they've played well on Azerbaijani soil. Maliuk drains the free throw. 1-point lead, Ukraine. Manova picks up her dribble. Lob pass is snuffed out. And another foul on Azerbaijan. It is on the floor, but they have no more to give with a lot of game time left. Next defensive foul on them will put Ukraine on the free throw stripe for a couple. So they're going to have to dial it back. See if they can adjust that defense. Liashko takes advantage, streaks right in for the layup. Azerbaijan turn it over. Screening action, Liashko, and a jump ball situation. Good hands by the defense there. Akbengol, the one to do it. She'll get her team the ball back. As you know, jump ball is as good as a steal in 3x3 basketball. Akbengol will get the Wilson here as well. Ball screen action. Pull up to Ibrahimova, just left of the rim. And Ukraine have made it a point to drive at the basket. Limalu again. She's up to 3 points already. And Ukraine take over possession here once more. Liashko, no. Keeps the ball on the team. 2 balls up and down. Kozmach. 7-2 Ukraine. All of a sudden, Azerbaijan can't answer. Good pass, but no make underneath. Try, and try again. As Limalu is up to 6 points already. Out of 8 total for the Ukraine, she's having a game. There's the new ad, Daria Kononochenko. Again, brings a lot of size. It's got some large shoes to fill, though. That's normally the position that Miriam Uronili plays. She's, again, not with the team for this one. So Kononochenko is going to have to try to replicate what Uronili usually does, which is score right around 5 a game with almost 5 rebounds as well. can't get her first bucket on the women's series from the free throw stripe, but since it's foul number 7, she'll get another opportunity here. Konuchenko, first points in our women's series debut here. 9-2 game Ukraine. They're running away with this as we've just passed the halfway mark. Azerbaijan in heavy foul trouble. Have not been able to score outside of a single 2-point shot. And have turned the ball over at an alarming rate. Ozmach can't squeeze the trigger. It is out of bounds. Fresh shot clock here. Liashko trying to operate. She moves right, steps back. Liashko. And then a scrap for the ball. It stays with Azerbaijan. Took a lot of time off the shot clock. Rizvanova will get it back. Heaves it up. That will not go. Struggles for Azerbaijan continue. Especially as Liashko will move her way into the paint here. Kozmach right past the defense, kicks it out. Liashko ended a shot clock too. Second TV timeout. A pretty one-sided affair here. Ukraine, despite not scoring as much, which this team is not the most explosive offensive unit. Despite not scoring as much, they are in firm control of this one. A 9-2 lead. Azerbaijan in heavy foul trouble with 7. Ukraine have been clean on the defensive end. They've got 6 out of FIBA. That has been the go-to gal. If Azerbaijan want to mount the comeback, this would be the time to do it. That would help. A 2-piece again. Ibrahimova has all points for Azerbaijan in this game. Another off the glass. Same spot, same result, but oh, Ukraine, the answer. They were wide open on the layup, couldn't get it. Azerbaijan turn it over again. Quick transition. That will not go either. Down into the paint. Akbingol, good move, spins away from the defense. It's out of bounds. Azerbaijan will have it. Rizvanova. Again, Azerbaijan, if they can connect on a bunch of these twos, it might still be a game. With Ukraine missing a couple of layups here in the last few minutes. They go down to the block, kick it out. Kozmach no good. 5-point contest here, under 3 minutes to go. Rizvanova. To Ali Sultanova, Rizvanova. Mid-range attempt will end up on the side of the backboard. That'll be Ukraine possession with a fresh 12-second shot clock. Strong take. Konuchenko asserting herself in the paint. And out of bounds, another turnover. That is the main issue that has plagued Azerbaijan here. They have not been able to keep the ball in the team, have coughed it up on numerous occasions, and Ukraine has taken advantage. They are up to a 6-point lead now in a low-scoring affair. 2 minutes to go. Liashko is fouled. That'll be a couple of free throws, as that is foul number 8 on Azerbaijan.
Bəli, cərimə atışları yerinə yetiriləcək Ukrayna komandası. Daha bir faul kazandı Ukrayna komandası.
And Yasko knocks them both down. Azerbaijan works the Wilson around. Akbingol stuck, turns it over again. And Ukraine's so quick in that transition, but they can't hang on to the Wilson either. Both teams are just throwing it away at this point. Again, they take away. Midi pull up, Kononochenko no. Still with Ukraine. Kononochenko's second attempt from the mid-range. That will hit the side of the rim, go out of bounds. As Azerbaijan will get a chance, another try here, but with 1:27 left and the fact that they have only hit 2 shots all game, a couple of 2s by Ibrahimova, it is looking quite bleak. Delay game warning. Vanova, good move, crosses to the left, and she is fouled on her way to the rack. In the act of shooting is what the referee is saying. So Binata Rizvanova with a chance to get her team their 5th point, range of free throw.
Daha bir faul kazanır Azerbaycan komandası. Hesap 12-5 olur. Ukrayna komandası her iki üstünlüğü elde saklıyor.
Kozmach, quick cross. Beautiful take, but doesn't reward herself with a make. Biashko to Kozmach. Kozmach again going to that left hand. This time she does get it to go. Pick and roll action. Good find, but too much on the pass. Akbingol was open. Ibrahimova had a look. Couldn't quite get the pass there. Under a minute to go in this first 10-minute sprint from Seabreeze. Lee Aishko. Second attempt is good. Ukraine has won the battle of the boards, that's for sure. They've also been sharp on the pick and roll passing. They've taken away almost all the opportunities that Azerbaijan has to it. They move it around quickly. Kononochenko, it's out of bounds.
Thank you.
You can see the wind is a factor here in Seabreeze. Vanova front rims it. They feed it down low. Kononochenko, no. She'll get it back out to Rimalyuk, also no. But time is running out. A last heave from Azerbaijan, and that will do it. Ukraine will start things off with a win here. They dominate the rebound. They make sure to get themselves plenty of extra possessions by taking the ball from Azerbaijan, who've turned it over way too much. And they'll start their campaign here with a 14-5 dub in the qualifying draw pool A. We'll move into qualifying draw pool B here momentarily. Poland and Benin up in 6 minutes, so stick and stay right here for all the 3x3 action from Seabreeze as we step off the mic for just a few minutes.
Değerli dostlar, xanımlar və cənablar, bir faydalı məlumatı təzənizə çatdırmaq istəyirəm. Gənclər və İdman Nazirliyinin səhər idmanı layihəsi hər gün şəhərin mərkəzi parkı, Dərədordur parkı və Zabitlər bağında keçirilir. Artıq bu layihə Sibrizdə də start götürüb və hər gün səhər saat 7:00-da Sport Beach Club'da səhər idmanı keçirilir. Və bütün Sibriz əhalisini səhər idmanına dəvət edirik. Gəlin, necə deyərlər, aktiv olaq, səhəri birlikdə idmanla açaq və günə yumraqla başlayaq. Bir daha qeyd edirəm, hər səhər Sibrizdə Sport Beach Club'da. Bəli, xanımlar və cənablar, növbəti oyunumuza başlayırıq. The ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Team Poland, number 3.
All right. Qualifying draw Pool B coming up next. It's Poland who come out first. Poland who've had, frankly, a disappointing season. Started out third in Chengdu to open the year, but since then, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 13th. Have used a lot of different lineups this year as they've tried to adjust, readjust, and adjust again. We'll see if this is the one to do it. Of course, Alexandra Zimborska is back. She's joined by Amalia Rembizevska, Martina Jasiuljevic, and Aldona Moravic, who've been active for the last couple of weeks for Poland. Back in the Polish national team colors. Welcome back, Aldona. Happy to see you back out on the court. They face off with Benin, a squad we've seen a bunch this year. We've not seen them win much. They have not gotten out of the qualifying draw in 4 events played in their first year on the women's series circuit. It's Kanigwi Zime, Malika Thosteni, Iri Matamuda, and Chedewea Irvil Benanzin. Team Benin with some new threads, by the way. Dope unis. Take on a squad with a lot more experience in Poland. We'll see how they do. They've brought the fight in the events that they've played this year. It has not resulted in many wins. Lavinia George and Brigitte Chabaikoshka, the referees in this one. Poland, a unit that usually punishes you at the rim, is very athletic with Zimborska active. Can really, really bring the fire, but it's all down to belief for them. As they've changed their approach, no Gertz and no Talenga, as they have had to adjust after a disappointing World Cup campaign for them, unfortunately. And let's see if they can break the downward spiral that they've been in. Again, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 13th in their last 4 events played. All right, here we go. Quick bucket, Poland. They start things off like that. Zip it straight to the rack. One up. Benin. And then can't get it. Quick transition again for Poland. And another layup. It's Rembizevska this time around. Poland, the more sizable squad, the more athletic squad as well. Benin, they have their work cut out for them. Modovic pokes it out of bounds. Benin struggling early to the Polish pressure. No shot clock awareness that time around. Ostaney couldn't get the shot off in time. Back to the Polish we go. They've gotten 2 easy layups out of quick screening action. This time a pull up from the mid-range, no good. Zimborska will try from the mid-range, also misses. Benin clear it. Stuck on the sideline, they do get it to Hanzin. Who is fouled in the process. Fresh 12 and a check up top. Ostaney, no. And Zimborska gives it up. Zimborska to the rack, scooped it in right-handed. And then pokes it away from Zime. Poland, the heavy favorite in this game, of course. And a first ever matchup between Poland and Benin. And a takeaway and a score. Aldona does it again. Ostaney. Benin still not on the board. Down to Zimborska. Spinning attempt there. Was fouled. That was pretty obvious. But we'll take to the free throw stripe now. Benin's first foul. And again, that backdoor play. This time around, Modovic misses the layup. Benin pressured again. Ostaney tries to get away from that pressure, driving left right through the chest of Zimborska, who holds up and forces a traveling violation. Mid-range bag work for Rembizevska that time around. She's up to 2 points. Only 5-bit lead. And score still after 2.5 minutes. Ostaney, that attempt won't help. A Muda two-piece. Poland just patiently working the angles, trying to get easy looks in transition. Quick clears, seals underneath, backdoor cut. What's worked for the Poles so far. A forced heave at the end of the shot clock from Mahmuda, and there goes that quick transition again. It's Morovic who finishes it off. All business for the Poles so far. Oh, creative attempt there. Behan Zan with a nifty step. Doesn't go in. But caught me off guard for sure. TV timeout. We'll see Benin step to the free throw stripe here. After that, it is an 8-zip Poland lead. Start things off in this David versus Goliath match. Benin have not faced many teams of this caliber yet, and it's not gone well so far. I'll say that. They have worked, but they have also gotten scored on. Morovic is up to 4 already in her second event in 2026. A former mainstay on the Polish national 3x3 team has made her way back to the half court. Poland at 29th in the rankings so far this year. A lot of opportunity for them to move on up into the top of the field to make it to the Women's Series Finals. Did play in Bucharest last week, CS Rapid. A couple of games in the qualifying draw for them. A win over Romania, but a loss to Belgium is what put them out of contention. Different lineup, as they've changed a couple of spots going here. Exactly one of those spots they've changed. She will attempt another shot from the mid-range. Behan Zan is hobbled. Not sure what happened there, but she will take a seat. And that's left Benin without one of their better creators on the floor. Poland working the angles again. Dzięborska streaks to the rack. She'll trickle one. Make that 11. Quick buckets by Ola Dzięborska. And that will go out of bounds. An 11-zip game to start the qualifying draw Pool B here. Paraguay, of course, waiting in the wings. Team we've seen run to 6th place finish earlier this year, so might them being new on the Women's Series circuit also this year. Not a team you can take lightly. Morovic outside, they kick it down low. And Bizeska is held up, misses the shot. She'll go to the free throw line. So the Polish ladies are turning over a new leaf, a new page in their story. Had the program focused on that World Cup this year. With the new result they wanted. They brought in some new names. Jasulovic is here now. Trebizevska is here. Morovic is back. Of course, Alexandra Dzięborska is a mainstay. She's still here. They're looking for their first good result on the Women's Series in a long, long time. As the third place finish in Chengdu is now ancient history. That was way back in May. Around. Benin this year is all about gaining valuable experience. in their first season on the circuit. The better opponents they can take on, the more they will learn. An undersized squad. Now they leave Morovic wide open. They dare her to shoot at Morovic. Puts it right in their grill. Amuda, baseline. And we'll get Benin on the board. 15-1 Morovic. Another mid-range pull-up for Rembizevska. Had a good game. Ball not cleared, and because of a shot attempt, there'll be a turnover. Benin will get possession as we've just crossed the halfway mark in this one, but with the score being 16-1, I'd wager we're not getting to the end of the clock. I think Poland will finish this one out quite fast. A very one-sided affair. Morovic has 6. Rembizevska has 5. Jasilovic 3. 2, and Zimborska has 3. That is how the Polish scores shape up. They've done it through a lot of cuts, a lot of seals, quick transition, taking advantage of taking care of their height advantage as well. Poland looking primed in this first game. Traveling violation, not a bad move per se, but saying he drugged the pivot foot. Back to Team White. Morovic, midi pull up, no. Rembizevska with the board. He'll turn around, right hand hook, no. Morovic will finish it up. Poland are all over Benin. Look at that quick take. Borska with the miss, Rembizevska, no, but it's foul. Quick hands by Morovic again. It ends up with Rembizevska, who is now on the free throw stripe after the 3rd foul on Benin.
Çox rahatlıqla növbəti balını qazanır. Polşa komandası ümumi hesab 18-1-1.
Ball screen action for Benin. Oseni spins free, heaves it up. Good shot clock awareness. The shot didn't have the right trajectory. Poland 3 away from that 21-point mark. They can finish things out fairly quickly here. And a foul on the take again as Rembizevska snuck free. Spun into what looked like a clear layup. As we've gotten to our second TV timeout in a Polish-dominated contest. They played it perfectly. All the right angles, all the right seals. Good hands on defense. Morovic has had a good game. 7 points. And a lot of extra possessions gained for the Poles. Just go trickle that one in. It's 19-1. Make that 19-3 Behan's den. But a rocket from the top of the key. And Rembizevska's hacked again.
En hündür oyuncusunu yıkılar ve yeniden 22 nömreli
5th foul Benin, only a single free throw as a result. Rembizevska has been very accurate from the charity stripe. She's up to 8 points. Oseni, lefty hook. Get her own rebound back. Behan's that. Same spot, different result. Couple of rebounds here for Benin. Look at their 4th point, but Rembizevska down there can finish things off. Doesn't do it the first time around, but she'll get another free throw. And Rembizevska prolongs the game just a little bit. Muda, second dribble. Double dribble, rather. Moravich down to Zimborska. That'll do it. 21-4 Poland in a complete takedown of Benin. These are the games you have to get. These are the games you have to be focused, and the Poles came out with a lot of it. 8 for Rembizevska, 7 for Moravich. Zimborska ends with 4. It's 21-4 Poland who take care of that first dub in qualifying draw Pool B. You enjoy the highlights. We'll move back on to qualifying draw Pool A here momentarily, where we will see Azerbaijan again. They'll take on Egypt, who we haven't seen. We'll be right back.
Bəli, xanımlar və canlar, Azərbaycan komandası yenidən meydana daxil olacaq. Bu dəfə Misir komandasına qarşı. Canavar X'i salamlayaq. Azərbaycan Basketbol Federasiyasının rəsmi maskotu Canavar X meydandadır. Onunla şəkil çəkdirmək istəyənlər də buyursunlar. FIBA və Azərbaycan Basketbol Federasiyasının təşkilatçılığı ilə eləcə də Gənclər və İdman Nazirliyi, Sibriz Resort və Dream Group International'ın təşkilatı dəstəyi ilə keçirilən FIBA 3x3 Women Series basketbol turnirinin Sibriz mərhələsi davam edir və bundan öncə artıq bir neçə oyunumuz keçirildi. Hal-hazırda meydana yenidən Azərbaycan komandası daxil olacaq və onlar Misir komandasına qarşı oynayacaqlar. Bir daha nəzərinizə çatdırmaq istəyirəm ki, Gənclər və İdman Nazirliyinin səhər idmanlı layihəsi hər gün şəhərin mərkəzi parkında, Dədə Qorqud parkı və Zabitlər bağında keçirilir. Və artıq bu layihə Sibrizdə də start götürüb və hər gün səhər saat 7:00-da Sport Beach Club'da səhər idmanı keçirilir. Bütün Sibriz əhalisini səhər idmanına dəvət edirik və necə deyərlər, gəlin beraber aktif olaq və səhəri birlikdə idmanla açaq. Bəli, xanımlar və canlar, biz davam edirik və növbəti oyunumuza keçid alır. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Team Egypt, number 3, El Shibrawi Aliyah.
Our first look at Team Egypt. Had some good results this year. 5th in Poitiers, coming out of the qualifying draw. They start the qualifying draw again. They bring a new face. Well, Shabrawi added to the squad, part of the Africa Cup silver medal in 2025. He's joined by Nadine Salawi, Rani Mohammed, and Hala El Sharawi. So Aliyah Khaled El Shabrawi with the number 3 there. Give me task with handling the Wilson. They take on an Azerbaijan squad that took a loss earlier to Ukraine. A 14-5 contest at draw. Dinata Rizmanova score a single point. Nothing from Shalan Akbingo in that one. As Azerbaijan has not gotten out of the qualifying draw all year long, and they want to change that. They got to pick up a big win here. Ibrahimova was the one to get most of the scoring done. 2-2, 4 points for her, and Ali Sultanova makes it to the court last. This is Team Azerbaijan as they look to turn things around. But Egypt is a tough cookie. Trust me. Again, 4 events played. They've gotten to the main draw 3 times. They finished 5th in Poitiers. And they got 2 of their top scorers with them right here, right now. As Nadine Salawi comes in averaging 7.6 points per. And Rani Mohammed, 8 points per game this year. She has been a bright spot. She was a part of that deep Poitiers run. Got a bunch of clutch buckets in that. And she's going to try to bring it in the paint here against Azerbaijan, who I don't know, have the length to stop her. Azerbaijan, not a tiny squad by any means. But Raneem Mohammed towers over them. And it's going to make it very, very difficult. It's Ali Sultanova who will be tasked with guarding her mainly. And we'll see how she does. Mohammed's such a crafty player in the paint. A flurry of moves from her. Egypt will start with the rock. Quick trigger 2 will not go. But they share it down low and a quick make from Salawi. Rizvanova with the answer for Azerbaijan. Big 2-ball to start things off for Team Blue. Egypt will not answer for 2. Mohammed is fouled down low. One of the issues that plagued Azerbaijan in their game against Ukraine earlier was fouls, as they put Ukraine on the free throw line a bunch. A way to catch some rhythm for Raneem, but she misses. And off action now. Ibrahimova outed by El Shabrawi. Aliyah there with the number 3, shortest player on the pitch, but he's going to bring some of the fire, I'll tell you that. Mohammed, yes. We've seen Azerbaijan try to lob it into the paint a lot. Those lob passes are risky. Saw Ukraine take many of them away. Will Egypt do the same? Raneem. Out to Aliyah. Two-piece combo. Mustafa down to Salawi. Salawi back to Mustafa. Sharon is carrying 5-2 game Egypt. Rizvanova gets it poked out. Quick transition down low. Easy finish again. That is how fast things go in 3x3. Akbingol, good move down low. Rizvanova has it. Akbingol wants it back. Rizvanova can't get it to her. Salawi steps out. Another 2-ball for Egypt. They are making it rain out here in Sea Breeze. 8-2 contest as Nadine Salawi sprays the place. Technical foul. Delay of game warning was extended on the previous play, and they didn't check the ball cleanly again. So Binata Rizvanova will try it from the free throw strike. Egypt have jumped out to a big lead to start things off. And Azerbaijan stabilized. Double high post play here. Get it back to Rizvanova with a look now from 2. Binata sees that one trickle in. Mustafa, quick answer. 4 points up for Egypt. There's that pick and roll action finally working. Ali Sultanova finishes it off. The first player on Azerbaijan outside of Rizvanova to get any points. Now they get a takeaway. Rizvanova. Ali Sultanova wants it back. She'll get it on the block here. Pass is snuffed out by Salawi. Down to Raneem. Foul on the floor. Good positioning by Raneem Mohammed. And Azerbaijan forced a foul. Only their second one so far. Salawi. Had 2 balls off the mark. Salawi will share it inside. Raneem spinning back. Fouled again. This time in the act of shooting. Raneem takes it away. Errant pass by Azerbaijan and Egypt just like that. Make it a 5-point lead. Azerbaijan has been more competitive in this game. Rizvanova whips that one out of bounds, however. They've been more competitive here early. That's for sure. But Egypt so quick in transition, so sharp with their passing. And that's what's proven to be the difference maker here early on. Mustafa's got 6 points already for the Egyptians. Meanwhile, Rizvanova on Azerbaijan has 5 out of 6. We need some help. Anyway. Tunis, if you are just tuning in, that is welcome in Azerbaijani. Hope you're enjoying the action here in the qualifying draw. I am. You're just tuning in. It's our third 10-minute sprint of the day. Azerbaijan lost the first one to Ukraine. Egypt is looking to do similar things to them. We saw Poland pick up a resounding victory over Benin earlier in qualifying draw Pool B action. As we're trimming the field from 16 to 12, Aliyah to get it back on the outside. Double dribble, turnover on Egypt. Azerbaijan will take over. Third event of the year in Azerbaijan after Sumgait and Baku. Now it's Seabreeze's turn, and just as the name suggests, there is some breeze. It doesn't affect Rizvanova though. Pure. And Salawi, another 2-piece. Shots are flying left and right now. Salawi again from the corner, can't go back to back. Rebound for Mustafa. And it's Raneem who ends up finishing up the play. Egypt up by 7 now. They're racing to 21. 6 away. That pass to Ali Sultanova snuffed out. It leaves 0.5 on the shot clock to do anything. Ibrahimova didn't get close. Fresh 12 for the Egyptians. Raheem. Shuffle their feet, I believe. That one's waved off. Referee Brigitte Chabai-Koshkotu explaining what happened there, or at least what she saw. Egyptian pressure takes over again. Aliyah top of the key. Can't connect. So Aliyah in her women's series debut was mentioned a part of the Africa Cup silver medal just last year. We'll get it back. We'll get it to Raheem. can't squeeze the trigger. Ivanova can't be reached. Aliyah takes over. Top of the key, down to Raneem on the block, spinning free, going left, off the glass. Raneem gets her on board, is fouled on the attempt. Raneem Mohammed comes in averaging 8 a game. Get herself to 4 points here. Now, of course, that 8 a game is only in one event, as only main draw scores count. Qualifying draw scores do not count towards total stats in the Women's Series circuit. Nowhere in 3x3, actually. Ivanova cookies took, it's out of bounds. Last second heave by Ivanova snuffed out. Salawi deep 2 ball. Aliyah has it. And Aliyah takes it right back, streaks in. That time the layup is good. Egypt is putting a lot of pressure on the ball, and they are taking away a lot of opportunities for Azerbaijan that way. Screening action. Raneem and Salawi. Salawi out to Raneem, who steps into a 2-ball. Raneem back irons it. Salawi is open. She'll streak in. Salawi with another score. And Egypt is getting very close to that 21-point mark. For an Egyptian win here, we get a play-in game from the play-in games. It'd be a win or go home style scenario between them and the Ukraine. Well, the way Egypt's looking right now, I'd say they'd be favored a little bit here. But Ivanova, no. As Azerbaijan will be left in the qualifying draw again for the 4th time this year. BB timeout in a one-sided affair. Egypt has dominated on offense and have strangled Azerbaijan's opportunities on defense. Mustafa has 7, Salawi has 6. But Ivanova still the only one to do really anything for Azerbaijan. She's got 6 out of 7. Aliyah kicks it. Raneem, pick and pop, no. Salawi can't get it to go either. Aliyah out of bounds. Egypt just take it away. They swing it. Salawi out to Raneem. Another attempt from 2. Raneem has not found her stroke from range just yet. Salawi has, but misses that one. Raneem there to clean it up. Egypt 2 away from game. Aliyah from the corner could do it. Look at it back. Aliyah, another attempt. That time it's good, and Egypt will get a win here. A resounding win. 21-7 over Azerbaijan. A balanced scoring effort with Mustafa leading the way with 7. Azerbaijan will go 0-2. We will not see them again. Egypt will face off with Ukraine for a spot into the main draw. That is coming up in just a few games. We've got some highlights coming at you right now before we get back to the qualifying draw, Pool B. Enjoy.
Bəli, biz öz növbəmizdə bir daha hər kəsi salamlayırıq. Hörmətli xanımlar və cənablar, dəyərli azərkeşlər. Hər birinizi Azərbaycanın ən möhtəşəm istirahət zonasında Sibrisdə salamlayırıq və bugün FIBA və Azərbaycan Basketbol Federasiyasının təşkilatçılığı ilə, eləcə də Gənclər və İdman Nazirliyi, Sibris Resort və Dream Group International təşkilatı dəstəyi ilə keçirilən FIBA 3x3 Women Series basketbol turnirinin Sibris mərhələsinin turnirindəyik hal-hazırda və bundan öncə bir neçə oyunumuz artıq keçirildi, oyunlarımız davam edir, növbəti qarşı durma hazırlanır. Paraguay komandası Benin komandasına qarşı meydana çıxacaq. Və bir daha çox faydalı bir elanı nəzərinizdən keçirmək istəyirəm. Çox səmərəli bir məlumatdır. Hörmətli xanımlar və cənablar, hörmətli Sibris sakinləri və eləcə də Sibrisin qonaqları. Gənclər və İdman Nazirliyinin səhər idmanı layihəsi hər gün şəhərin mərkəzi parkında, Dədə Qorqud parkında və Zabitlər bağında keçirilir. Artıq bu layihə Sibrisdə də start götürür. Hər gün səhər saat 7:00-da Sport Beach Club'da səhər idmanı keçirilir. Olur ki, bütün Sibris əhalisini səhər idmanına dəvət edirik. Necə deyərlər, gəlin bir yerdə səhəri birlikdə idmanla açaq, aktiv olaq və günümüzə gümrah başlayaq. Yani hanımlar ve canavlar növbəti oyunumuza başlayırıq. The ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Team Paraguay. Number 14, Ibarra Jimena. Number 11, Liz Paloma.
Our first look at Paraguay in this event as we head on over to qualifying draw Pool B. Paraguay in their fourth event in 2026. 15th in Sungait, 11th in Ulaanbaatar, and then a 6th place finish in Xiantao. So a team that could run deep and could potentially surprise some people. They bring Ferrari, Nice, Peralta, and Ibarra to the court. They take on a Benin squad.
Number 1, Oseni Manikat.
Had lost a game earlier to Poland. He was out 21-4 with Behan Zan 4-2. There she is. She's joined by Amuda, Zime, and Oseni.
Hanımlar ve canavlar növbəti oyunun qarşı durması Paraguay komandası Benin komandasına qarşı.
George and Marek Marishevsky, the referees in this one, in a first ever bout between Benin and Paraguay. Both nations active on the women's series circuit for the first time here ever in 2026. Paraguay, of course, a member of the AmeriCup, where they placed 5th in 2025. Ferrari, Nice, and Peralta all a part of that squad. Ferrari is the gal to look out for. She comes in averaging 7 points per game, has not missed a shot from long range. Actually has missed a bunch of shots from long range. Never mind. Shoots it at about 22% from long range. And again, 7 points per game for her coming in. 4.2 rebounds as well. Paraguay will start on defense here as Benin get the first score. Zane's streaking to the rack. She will get him on the board. And then Behan Zan with a missed two-piece. Was open on that. Good defense on Zime. Snuffing out the attempt there. Down low, quick score. Paraguay even things up. Look at the hands. All right. I see you, bro. I see you. Quick hands will poke it away. 7 seconds for Benin on the shot clock. Oseni. Another takeaway. Peralta, quick find down low and a bucket for Ferrari. Paraguay continue to pour it on here early. 3-1 lead after a minute of play. Oseni gets free. He's up a 2. There goes that transition again off the glass. Knees, difficult angle, still makes it. Ben's got some pace to it. But all that down low, a bump and a bucket for Paola Ferrari. Tough take. Paraguay is up 5-1. She'll get a free throw to try to extend that lead. Paraguay is moving lightning fast in transition. making sure that Benin doesn't have any hopes in this one. Paraguay win here would force them to play Poland. Again, we're a long way from that. But if they do, they play Poland to try to get into the main draw, win or go home. Put on the line, it's a long one. Benin, no space for a shot. 2 on the shot clock for Ostani. Doesn't get the shot off in time. Paraguay taking a page out of Poland's book. Transition is what gets it done here. Quick seal, quick passes. The backdoor cut there as well. Another bucket for Nice, who's up to 4 points already. Down with the miss. No one there to guard that shot. Doesn't need to be guarded. Oh, Euro stepping all the way from Paraguay. Beautiful take. 8-1 lead, 3 minutes in. And cannot get the shots from outside to go down. Paraguay keeps feeding it into the paint. Backflip this time. Ibarra's on the board. So a 9-1 lead to start things off for Paraguay, who are looking sharp in their start of their campaign. Benin again struggling to put points on the board, struggling to keep up with the speed of the game. Specifically in transition is where they hurt themselves by being out of position and not pressuring the ball, or at least being close to their defensive matchup. Paraguay can just streak in and get bucket after bucket. Same thing we see here. Oops, there it is. Ostani, tough take, but no finish. And there's that teeny transition again. That Wilson is zipping around. 11-1 Paraguay. Steve May spreading the thread. Will get Benin at least some oxygen. But a bump and a bucket down low. As Ibarra flexes. And could get her team another 10-point lead here.
Atışı yerine getirecek Paraguay komandası ve Jack Alonso oyun devam ediyor.
Creative attempt, no good. Ferrari kicks it. Wide open look. 2 ball, not made. But look at that. Another time in transition as Benin caught out of position. Teammate trying to become more active. Benin hobbled. Still able to play a little bit of defense. Paraguay will get back to the free throw line. They are just so fast in transition. As soon as they get the rock, they're trying to pass down low. They're trying to find teammates underneath the basket. It leads to a free throw for Peralta here.
Ve ötesinden gelir növbəti 14. palını kazanır. Komandası üçün.
Ostani left alone, midi pull-up. Second attempt off the mark. Paraguay will save it. Ferrari streaks in, shares. A running hook, no good. They still have it. Peralta out to Ferrari. Toe on the line again, a long one. Second we've seen. Actually, that is counted as a 2. Maybe my vision was wrong. I don't know. I was told to go elsewhere with that. A 16-3 game, just past the halfway mark. So I think we can be pretty sure about the outcome of this one. Paraguay is showing some things. Timeout taken by Benin. We've mustered 3 points here. Zime with that 2-piece, the leading scorer for them. I think offense is only a part of the problem for Benin. It's the fact that defensively they have no awareness in transition. The speed of the game is a little bit much for them right now. Especially with Paraguay being this crisp. And finding each other like that, threatening a needle with Peralta as Nini finishes it off. Here we go again. Peralta distributing, 2-piece, side iron. Hansen wanted it. Oseni opted to take it herself. That may not have been the best choice. Look at the speed. Difficult shot. Ibarra. Zime can't get that second 2-piece. Paraguay is now 3 away from game. They kick it. Down into the paint, Peralta hangs and hit. Marca Peralta is having herself quite the game. 5 points, has found plenty of teammates. Quick hands as well. And Paraguay looking to close this thing out sooner rather than later. 2 away from 21 as we have headed into our second TV timeout. Knocked out. They kick it to the corner. That would have ended things. Paraguay will get it back. Ferrari down low. Evade the defense. Puts it up and in. Moved away with 7 points. Then with a big 2-piece for Benin. Showing the ability to shoot those. Drains it. Inconsequentially, maybe. But it's still a good shot. Peralta right in there. Ferrari mid-range. And a foul on the play. Paraguay can end things here. They turn it over. My post look here, it's Ferrari stepping into one. Game is extended just a little bit longer. Staying on the move, Amuda. But the Paraguayan pressure will force another shot clock violation on Benin. And the ladies in white can finish things off here. Peralta down to Ferrari with a size mismatch. Flips it backwards. Beautiful passing. Somebody has to take a shot. Maybe a little bit too much passing there on Paraguay. Looks like somebody actually was taking a shot there. Ferrari was saying she was hit on the play. Benin. No clear on Paraguay. Game is extended again. You know, Sadie shoot a couple of those. She's gotten close, but not close enough. And Paraguay will snuff everything out now. That is it for Benin as Paraguay takes care of business 21-5. They are beating Poland for a spot in the play-in in the main draw. And just a few games here momentarily. But some highlights coming at you first. Paraguay, just don't blink too much, as you might miss the bucket. They were lightning fast in transition and got the job done, as we'll get reset for Ukraine and Egypt. Winner goes into the main draw. That game played to start in 12 minutes. They can stay right here.
Bəli, hörmətli xanımlar və cənablar, dəyərli azərkeşlər, növbəti oyunumuza keçid alırıq. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Team Ukraine, number 45, Liashko Angelika. Number 7, Tamancheva Daria. Number 00, Kosmach Veronica. Number 8, Rimalyuk Vira. Team Ukraine, alkışlar gelsin Ukrayna komandası için. Next team, please welcome Team Egypt, number 3, Elshadrawi Aliya. Number 7, Nadine Selavi. Number 15, Mohamed Ranim. And number 23, Hala Mustafa. Team Egypt. Alkışlar gelsin Misir komandası için. Nöbeti karşı durma Ukrayna
All right.
komandası.
It is time to get things started. Ukraine and Egypt meet up for a spot in the main draw. Both teams took care of Azerbaijan. And now they get to try to see who punches their ticket into Pool C action. As papers go to Egypt as they beat Azerbaijan 21-7. Ukraine did so 14-5. Ukraine, the stingy defensive unit. Egypt, the electric offensive unit. See them do battle on the half-court arena here as Egypt steps to the court, of course, with Salawi, Mustafa, Ranim, and Aliyah. And Ukraine with Rimalyuk, Liashko, Kozmach, and Donanuchenko. Question for the Ukraine is if they can guard the two-point line, as Egypt knocked down 4 long-range shots in that win over Azerbaijan, 2 of which came at the hands of Nadine Salawi, who had 6 points. Mustafa had 7. It was Rimalyuk that did most of the damage for the Ukraine in their contest. These countries have met up this year in the pool at Sumgai. That ended up a Egypt win.
Referees, Lavinia
So they know
and Brigitte Savoye
each other from a tournament in Azerbaijan. Now they face off each other in another one. And again, a spot in Pool C on the line, where Germany and Latvia wait. Ukraine will start with possession. Quick take into the bucket to start things off. Rimalyuk again. Aliyah gets it. Salawi to the rack. No answer for Egypt. A foul as Liashko got a hold of the Wilson. Liashko has it again, screening action. Liashko pops from the mid-range. And he takes over. Egypt, 1 through 4, all of them gifted scores. Ranim down low, just misses. Donanuchenko holds up on defense that time around. Now Liashko down there, right hand hook, no. a whistle on the play. It'll be a foul. Yachko to the strike.
Bəli, cərimə atışı yerinə yetirəcək Ukrayna komandasının 45 nömrəli oyuncusu hal-hazırda 1-0'dır, Ukrayna öndədir.
No good on the freebie. Egypt cleared. They work it through Aliyah. He's been setting up a lot of the action. Aliyah, quick move. Midi pull up, no good. There's Raneem down low, finishing up the play. It's tough to stay with this Egyptian squad. Yachko has not found a stroke from long range today yet. Ukraine's going to need it if they want to stick with the Egyptian firepower. Yachko is about a 38% shooter from 2 on the year. Again, a bunch of misses today. Mustafa. Shot clock is brought down to 2 seconds. It was inadvertently reset. Enough time for Talawi to do that. Straight to the rack up and in. Bimalu. No. Raneem gets it poked away. Yachko out to Bimalu. But she chucked it up. And another whistle here. I believe some technical malfunctions with the scoreboard. The Lawi pick and roll game, Mustafa can't hang on to the Wilson. That'll be a 12-second violation.
Yüksek komandasının 2-1 hesaplı üstünlüğü devam edir.
Yachko. First attempt was stifled. Now it's with Egypt. Aliyah whipped it to the corner. Talawi sidesteps, two-piece, off the glass and in. Big time offense for Egypt there with Aliyah having the court vision once again. Aliyah El Shabrawi has been dropping dimes like she's got a hole in her wallet. Goes them off. Not enough time for Kononenko to do anything. She'll take a seat. Warning delay the game as Egypt didn't have a lot of time there to set up their offense, or at least did too much time. Down low, Aliyah with a good fake, but nothing at the end of it. Biash. That is what Ukraine needs. 2 up, 2 down for Angelica. Raneem in the post now. Foul on the floor. Egyptian flags waving. We got some fans out here. And the Sea Breeze Resort in Baku, Azerbaijan. Temperatures remain right around 27 degrees Celsius. There is a breeze that affects play, of course, in our third stop of the year here in Azerbaijan.
Bir dəqiqəlik fasilədən sonra oyun davam edir və hesab Misir komandasının üstünlüğü ilə 4-3 hesabı ilə davam edir.
Trying to get it to Aliyah. Held up, not completely. So a free throw coming for Rani Mohammed. Egypt take it right back. Malawi's go fast. Flipped it. Raneem just overshot the pass. Can't save it in bounds. Maliou does not get the shot to go. Second attempt is good, however. Pace of the game favors the Ukraine. The better defensive unit, but then that happens. Malawi again. Malawi was just the most stopped by that time around. He can't get the bucket. Egypt's super good at taking that away. Play, girl. Malawi. Egypt up 9-4. As I just mentioned, the pace of the game favored Ukraine, but Egypt is up the pace. Nadine Salawi especially, she's up to 7 points already. Aliyah getting in on the action. Now the Ukraine have their work cut out for them. They're not the most potent offensive squad. Meanwhile, Egypt is. Aliyah, they'll miss that one. But they're going to have to make up some ground here. They want to get into the main draw. Maliou or Kozmak rather. No. Salawi is open. Salawi with a filthy cross and a lay. Look at Mustafa coming in from the weak side to get that out. And then the two-piece out to Salawi. She will attempt one. Aliyah mid-range. Egypt is relentless on offense. They have upped the pace here in the last few minutes and are running the Ukraine off the court. 12-4. Salawi's got 8 out of 12, which is ridiculous. Take a seat here. Lomachenko loses it. Quick transition, but a foul called before that. Mohammed pushing the angles underneath the basket. It's poked away. Touched by Benin. High post look now for Ukraine. Liashko is going to need to start shooting the ball and making them. If Ukraine wants to stand a chance, they have not brought their offense to this one. And again, that is something you usually see from the Ukraine. Or in short spurts, they don't score often. Normally they bring the defense to match that and at least keep the game low in scoring volume. But Egypt has gotten away from them. And it's become quite a game. And Medine Salawi's playing like this, though. It is tough to stay with Egypt. Benin spins free. Good move, no finish. There's Kononochenko from range. 2 up, 2 down. Much needed bucket for Ukraine. Makes it a more interesting game. Salawi answers, slings one in. Double figures for Nadine Salawi, who's been a bright spot. My goodness. Second TV timeout, and Egypt is up to an 8-point lead at the hands of an unleashed Nadine Salawi, who's got 10 in the game. 3 twos knocked down, a couple of drives as well. She's been special. Technical free throw coming up here. Fucking underneath, not made. Salawi on the move again. Straight past the defense, big steps and a layup. Salawi this time sidestepping from the outside. Apparently she can miss as well. Bozma. Now Salawi's just trying everything.
Hörmətli Azərkeşlər, gəlin Ukrayna komandasına dost ölkəyə.
15-7 Egypt, under 3 minutes to go. A spot in the main draw on the line. Ukraine, if they want to make a move, they got to do it now. Liashko can get him a bucket here, which would be very welcome. Liashko does just that. Back to a 7-point game. Aliyah pops from the mid-range, can't answer. This would make it interesting, but Kozma can't get the bucket. Ukraine at 6 fouls cannot play physical with Anim anymore, but she does not connect on the shot. Neither does Liashko. Time in Egypt's favor. Especially with Aliyah doing that. Step back midi. Liashko, 2 up, 2 down, 6-point contest. She get another one. She's open again. Liashko had to look, not to make. Angelica's up to 5, but Ukraine are trailing by 6, and again, time in Egypt's favor. Timeout called by Egypt. They want to get their heads straight for the last minute 39. All they got to do is hang on to this lead. Potentially feed Salawi. He's up to 11 now. And they can get into the main draw later on this afternoon. Salawi almost. Raheem has it now. Raheem somehow flips the shot up, but he lifts on the floor. Behavior warning extended to Egypt now. Too much complaining. Cooler heads prevail. And Aliyah just takes the cookies to Raheem. That looks to be the kill shot. 17 Egypt, 10 Ukraine, who cannot answer. Malawi doing her dance again. 1 foot midi. And it's miss after miss. Ukraine, who again have not been able to manage the defensive workload they usually do. Raheem is fouled. Shot is down. It will not count, however. So Raheem Mohammed to the free throw line. For air free throws, she missed the first one. Ukraine into the bonus now on foul. Raheem, a couple of misses, will get her on board. Side steps into a hook shot, no. Kozmak moving right, 2 up, 2 down for Kozmak. Big time shot. Salawi. That 2 won't go. It's poked away, though, by Raheem off the feet of Konuchenko. Under 30 ticks to go. Egypt in the driver's seat. Hands on the steering wheel. On the shot clock, Aliyah has to make a move here. 2 up, off the glass with a stop kiss. 19 Egypt, 12 Ukraine, and you can see the smile on their faces. Egypt is moving into the main draw with a 1.8 seconds left on the game clock. This is out of reach for the Ukraine. They are done and left behind in the qualifying draw. Kozmak will attempt one more shot. It will not matter. Egypt gets the job done at the hands of Nadim Salawi, who is special in this. 11 points, the 19th score for the Egyptians. They will meet up with Germany and Latvia in Women's Pool C in the main draw later on this afternoon. We will not see the Ukraine again outside of the highlights coming right at you in just a few.
Değerli hürmetlerin hazır keçiler, növbəti oyununuza keçid alırım. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Team Poland. Number 3, Moravi Aldona Isabella. Number 22, Redvishevska Amalia. Number 17, Yashurevich Ivona. Number 0, Zimborska Alexandra.
All right, it's time to close out the qualifying draw with another play-in game to the main draw. The Poles are to the court as they picked up a big win
Team Paraguay.
over Benin, as did Paraguay. Both teams getting to the 21-point mark cleanly. Poland did go 21-4. Paraguay 21-5. Been impressed with Paraguay. They were lightning fast in transition. Continue to get quick buckets underneath the basket. Ferrari knees, Peralta and Ibarra step up to the plate. They meet up with Jimborska, Remizevska, Jastulovic, and Moravic. A tall task for the Paraguayan women. Poland, of course, the more storied program in 3x3, the more experienced squad as well. Paraguay has shown some things. Can they rise to the occasion in this one? The spot in Pool D this afternoon on the line, where Madrid and Austria wait. Paraguay will get things started quick, straight to the rack. Peralta right past the defense. And he's dead underneath, stifled. It's out of bounds. Poland is the more sizable squad with Remizevska, Jimborska, and Moravic. Paraguay a little bit undersized here, but I'm seeing him play with a lot of heart. Moravic, midi, pull up, no good. Jimborska has it. Tough take to the basket, a miss, but a foul call. And Ola Jimborska to the strike. Called Team Breeze for a reason. Paraguay working pick and roll angle. Another foul. Didn't get it. Of course, a first ever time for these two nations to meet on the half court. As Paraguay is just starting their 3x3 journey in their first year here on the Women's Series. Poland has been a part of our ecosystem and our family for years. Seen Zimborska for years. Does turn it over. Tough take from Knees, but good defense on the Poles. Knees will get it back. 2 up. And a rebound. Paraguay is outworking Poland here early for the rebound. Again, being undersized. Moravic, no. Zimborska also no. A couple of misses down low, and now a foul called. First on the pole. Traveling violation. As Mies faked out the defense and herself for the pivot foot. That's way off the mark for Yastulovic. So back to Paraguay we go. Good screening action. Paraguay playing a very mature brand of 3x3 basketball, I have to say. Bizev's doesn't have to tie that shoe off the court. Walk away. The game warning, didn't quite get it. Does get it. Screening action now for Peralta, down to Ferrari. Motovic had a hand on it. Beautiful behind the back move. Neat. Jessica can't get to make it. Peralta again. Look at the turnaround. Quick transition for Paraguay again. Motovic can't tie it up. Flurry of fakes. There's Mies again. He will get a bucket underneath again. Borska is held up. But Paraguay is out here trying to shock the world. Taking on maybe the toughest opponent they have taken on all year, ever. And they are up 4-1 here early. Peralta. Jessica telling her to get out. Peralta sticks with it though. It's with the poles now. There's Jessica. Bumping a bucket for Amalia Rembizezka. Tallest player on the floor. And you can't teach height. Jessica with a chance to add to her totals from the free throw strike. All cloth. Paraguay with a miss as an answer. Sudovic doesn't want to shoot it. He's left all alone. Drives in instead. Kicks it. Motovic, she's never been shy about shooting. He's looking for an angle foul on the play. Paraguay is not showing any signs of fear. They are going straight at Poland here in the first 3 minutes of action. They hold a 1-point lead to show for it. 4-3. Mies with a couple, Peralta with a couple. Poland have mainly gone through Rembizezka. She's got 2 of their 3 points. But the early game favors Paraguay. Shockingly so, maybe. They've come to hoop. Those missed by Mies. Motovic clears out face down low. Tied ball game. Ferrari fading away in the mid-range. Not a bad look at all, but it trickles out. Moravich is getting some wide open shots here. Aldona has not knocked one down. Ferrari, second attempt is good. She'll get fouled doing it. Paola Ferrari sticking with it. Missed the first attempt, got her own rebound underneath, caught the contact, and still finished up the play. Ferrari, who comes in Paraguay's leading scorer on the year, right around 7 a game. Gets involved in the scoring department to get her team a 2-point lead here. And right back to you. Moravich. She'll get hacked. She'll go to the stripe. She'll finish up the play. Paraguay take over. Ferrari. We get it to Peralta. Peralta kicks it. Knees, two-piece. Pull his ball down. Moravich continues to miss from range. All good shots, just can't connect. Knees, meanwhile, continues to get to the rack. Puts a lot of pressure on the rim defensively for Pole. Whistle here. As she'll get back to the free throw strike. Poked out as the Bulls try to feed it down low. Warman defense from the South Americans here. Both out of bounds in a low scoring affair. Both teams getting to the 21-point mark against Benin. But now they are in a deadlock, 5-6, as we are approaching the halfway mark. That is a delay of game technical for Aldona. So Ferrari steps up to strike for a free throw. Borska to Moravich. Moravich crosses back, spins, hangs, doesn't hit. Oh, miscommunication by Poland, but Paraguay can't take advantage. Too much on the pass to Ibarra. Borska fouled on the play.
İndi ise Polşa komandası Serme atışını yerine getirecek. 0 nömreli oyuncu. Onun çektiği oyuncu alınır, oyun devam edir. Hesap
He's had a score a couple of minutes here. You can break this deadlock that we're in. That'll help. Knees again.
Ve hesabı artırdı Paraguay komandası 7-5. Derhal daha bir fazla kazanır.
With an answer right away. Peralta looked at a two, didn't want to take it. Stopped on a dime again, dragged her pivot foot. Borska again, no foul this time, another miss. And Jessica held up by two players, but not cleanly. Sixth foul on Paraguay, who are frustrated. Felt like they got a piece of the Wilson there. But after we returned from the TV timeout, and Jessica, oh, never mind. We're not at the TV timeout yet. I got confused. Everybody moved to the bench. Anyway, Remy Jessica will head to the stripe for single free throw. Make that two as Paraguay is in the bonus.
Komandasına ve hesabı beraberleştirir. 7-7. Ve daha bir Cerme aslında yerine getireceği ilk nömreli oyuncu. Ve onun nöbeti çekti.
1-point lead for both. Big pull-up Ferrari. We got him by Ibarra. Back to Ferrari. Fakes this time. Tries to get to the rack. Euro stepping from Atletico. And Jessica couldn't control that pass.
Geride kalan hesapla Polşa komandası ileri geçir ve 8-7 hesabıyla halihazırda öndedir.
Peralta, she will get to the free throw line for a pair, adjusting midair. Nothing the Poles could do but foul. High contest here as we're under 4 minutes. Very low scoring affair. Both teams playing very physical. Have to tune that back slightly as both have hit the bonus. But also now we'll tie it at 8. Was that a good day? 3 points in this one. Make it 4 with this one. Tied at 8. Zimborska on the attack, step back, a look, back irons. Zimborska down into the paint. He is fouled. 2 free throws coming for Ola Zimborska. He's not been able to connect on any point. Zimborska, the leading scorer that's left on the Polish roster for the year, with Kalenka being moved off that roster. Gets on the board here with a couple. 10-8 lead Poland. More favorite to win this matchup. Don't get it twisted. Higher seed, the more experienced program. But Paraguay is giving them all they can handle and more this time around underneath the basket. Ferrari again. And another foul as Jasuljevic picked up a position in the paint. Bumped off of her spot. 9th foul Paraguay, so they're going to have to really start watching out. You got to bring up the double bonus for those of you that don't know. Defensive fouls starting at 10 will give the opponent 2 free throws as well as possessions. Not a spot you want to be in. Will get Poland at least a 2-point lead here. Ferrari on the move. We're going to take the defense. Ferrari lob it to Peralta. Peralta bumped off of her spot. Can't get the bucket. Scrapped for the ball. It is a 12-second violation that did not touch the rim. How did Marta Peralta get the rebound against Remizevska? I'm confused. Morovic, who has dared to shoot it, and another miss for Aldona. Paraguay, though, looking a little frantic here in the last few possessions. Ferrari turns it over. They get it back, however, as Mies is showing off her sleight of hand. Mies with a midi pull-up, too. Paraguay is right there. A major upset could be in the works. Poland holding on to that 1-point lead. They turn it over again. 3-on-2. Mies has it. No one home. Mies for 2. Sprays the place. Paraguay is up. Wait a minute. Offensive foul. Remizevska with the shove. Mies to the floor. Eighth foul on Poland, and Paraguay in control. Peralta kicks it. 2 up for Ibarra. No. Again, Peralta coming through with a big rebound. Undersized, but somehow get their hands on the ball twice, 3 times. Knees. Now she's fouled. Paraguay is an undersized squad, and they continue to fight on the board in a crazy way. 9th foul on Poland. Both teams at the brink of the double bonus. And a couple of free throws here for Paloma Mies to get her team a bigger lead. It's 2 points now, could be 3. 14-11. Poland needs something here. Under 2 minutes to go. Remizevska. Take the ball taken away. Give me that. Ferrari, no. Rebound going to Poland this time. And Remizevska, full calm collected underneath. Ferrari tries to share to hit the foot. No call. Borska with a big 2 ties things at 14. Big technical foul been assessed to Paola Ferrari. And I think Poland will get a free throw here as Paraguay has hit the 10th foul. Poland take a 1-point lead with 1:20 on the clock. Paraguay win on a 3-0 run, give up a 3-0 run. Can they execute down the stretch? There's the Peralta. Peralta on the move. Faster defense. Peralta missed the layup, but gets her team an extra look. That'll go down. Ferrari with the make. 15 all. Borska fake. Pass the defense up and in. Under a minute to go in this one. Get it back to Peralta. Driving left again. Almost lost it. Ferrari, deep two. Pulls the trigger on a giant shot. 17-16. And then Paraguay gets a steal. Ferrari. For the last 3 points for her squad. Peralta steps back. Nothing on that. End of the shot clock. Difficult attempt. But Paraguay showing guts. 17-16. They're up on the pole for a spot in the main draw. Neem's got 8. Ferrari's got 6. It's Remizdes against Timborska, who's done most of the damage for the poles. They got 11 out of their 16. 25.8 seconds to go. Win or go home. Foul situation dire for both teams. Poland has the rock. They go with Remizdes, Zimborska, and Morovic. Morovic to Zimborska. Zimborska on the move. Tries to go baseline. Stopped by Ferrari. Zimborska into the paint. In between 3 defenders. Nothing at the end of that. Paraguay can close the dribble out the clock here. Ferrari takes her time. Ferrari, top of the key. Two-piece drains it. Big time shot from Ferrari. No answer for the Poles. And Paraguay move into the main draw. An upset. A giant upset here in Seabreeze in the qualifying draw. Paraguay. But I think maybe their biggest win in the program's history over Poland to move into main draw action. Paola Ferrari with a money ball at the end from the top of the key. All threads. And Paraguay get it done 19-16. That almost broke my voice. Y'all heard it. Man, oh man, oh man, what a game. As Paraguay punched their ticket into Pool D. We'll see them later on today. We will not be seeing the Poles again. They continue their streak of disappointing results. Enjoy the highlights. We'll get you set up with what time the main draw starts here momentarily. That does it for the 6-team qualifying draw. We'll see Egypt and Paraguay move into the main draw, which starts at 3 p.m. local time. So right around 2.5 hours from now. Stick and stay right here. I'll see you there for sure.